I haven't done this in a long time, you already know. It's one of these videos where I gotta speak the truth. I've been doing songs, I've been doing hip-hop, but that's just music. I just say a bunch of punchlines, you know what I mean? I give the fans what they want, you know what I mean? But this some real shit right here. Basically, I believe in a lot of stuff that you people probably don't even know of, or even probably heard of. Some of you might think I'm crazy, paranoid. Some might even think I'm a conspiracist. But the things that I know, things that I believe in, and the things that I've heard are just unbelievable. You do know that there is almost 57 to 70 types of different species in our universe besides Homo sapiens. Believe it or not, the ones I've made songs about are the Greys, from Zeta Reticuli 2, which is about 420 light years away from here. They have anti-gravity technology, which creates a very high magnetic force field around the ship, which can simulate anti-gravity. Therefore, it simulates and distorts time and space continuum, which therefore they can travel large distances and spaces in a much shorter amount of time. They have different propulsion systems. We, on Earth, we use gas to burn, fuel to receive a thrust. Therefore, we move forward. That is very primitive. There is a Federation of Light, which consists of many different spiritual races, which are not even of the third density. They are of higher density. And I'm not saying I speak to them, or I've spoken or seen anything, but I have with my own two eyes seen a flying saucer. It flew over Richmond Hill towards Aurora. It was circular in shape. It had a pearl-like orb on the bottom of it. It hovered very fast, and it flew with no sound, no noise at all. It made no noise at all, like a helicopter. It did not have no propellers, did not have any motors. It just looked like a sphere, a plate. And there's lots of things that people just don't know about, like Dulce, New Mexico. In New Mexico, there's an underground facility, a base, where supposedly there are 7 levels of this base. And you ask how they make a base underground. Well, they have nuclear boring devices, special plasma devices, which create such an immense heat that melts rock. And when they melt rock, it creates caverns, tunnels. So you can create a huge, you can melt out a huge space underneath the ground, which they have done. On the first levels, there's just regular military research and stuff like that held, like tanks and all that, like usual stuff you'd see. The second level, there's scientists doing all sorts of studies on, I don't know what type of studies they're doing, just I guess on new technological breakthroughs, weaponry, new type of, I don't know, nanotechnologies, stuff like that. In the third level of this base, there are a study on human consciousness, psyche, and sleep and dreams. So they study on how the humans basically what kind of energy their brain signals give out, and if the brain can possibly simulate a reality without its human body in a dream world, if there are such things as pain sensors, or if there's nervous reactions or something, or fear or happiness without the body. So therefore they're researching the afterlife. So when a human dies, just all they lose is the human body, all consciousness of who you are. So if I were to die, I'm Kenny Cheese. If I were to die, I were just to lose my body, and all my consciousness would be there. I would still remember and understand what is happening in this current moment of my separation or ascension to a higher plane of, I don't know, reality, or a higher plane of being. Basically, all it is higher frequencies. Our eyes, we are tuned into the third dimension, and whatever is out of our frequency range, we cannot pick it up. So there's many different things outside of our frequency range. I'm talking about entities, beings, and just like there's many different planes. There's the astral plane, which is energy where dead humans travel around the earth on the astral level before they can move on to a higher level or degree of consciousness. So basically, I wrote a song, and I've been writing songs about topics like this, and I don't know, I'm just trying to inform the public about the things that I know and the things that I know are for a fact true. And there's a lot of people in this world that are trying to, I wouldn't say preach or lecture, but they were trying to notify the public about what is actually going on in the world. The government, the Illuminati, they actually know about the third eye. What is the third eye? It is basically a portal. You actually, it's not literally a third eye, it's a portal which you can travel through to a higher level dimension. It's astral projection. What it is basically is that you can remote travel to any location without actually physically being there. So you can see and basically touch, feel, and hear other people talk, or sorry, not touch, but everything I just said, feel, hear, and obviously not touch because you're not in your physical body, you're remote viewing. So it's like you're in a conscious state, I guess it's your soul or your spirit out of your body, which is traveling through different destinations. And I'm not saying they only have to travel on planet Earth. You can travel through space, you can travel through many different planets and galaxies, and I'm saying you travel faster than the speed of light. You travel at the speed of imagination, at the speed of thought, consciousness. So that's basically what I believe. I don't believe that there is a God per se. I think we are all gods inside of us. So when we die, we all have an energy, we all have a soul. So we all have to go through a process of registering our souls through the human body, and then after we die, we have to unregister and update our information, and not into God, but a universal mind per se, of all the data bank information of all human life, and just everything updated. Ever since the first human has ever lived, basically his life is updated onto the universal mind, and from there, all the spirits or energy that are not living on the physical realm of existence, they simulate all the emotions and all the things that the physical humans have done, and they simulate their own life, and they have their own type of existence going on in another frequency or another dimension, not involving our third dimensional life. So we basically feed with our energy the afterlife, the spirit life, the spirit world, if that makes any sense. So basically, I'm gonna record this tune, and yeah, you guys listen to this shit and just take it in. It's not bullshit. Just listen to how lyrical I am and what type of shit I talk about. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people have balls to come through and say what they believe in. Not a lot of people, you know, they don't feel comfortable talking about things like this. And even if they do 100% believe in it, I think people are gonna think that they're a little nuts in their head, or a little off. I'm completely not off. I have 6 mixtapes, 20 videos, I got a girlfriend, you know what I mean? I do my shit proper, I make money, but I actually know what the world is about. Like, I'm trying to figure out the bigger picture, and I'm coming closer and closer every single day through my research and through my feelings. You know what I mean? It's not only inside. I have to speak to yourself. You have to figure out who you are. You know what I mean? This world is coming to a very dramatic point, a climax point, where spirituality is going to be very needed. It's going to be a necessity in the future. So everything I'm saying now is going to be kind of an introduction to what is going to be a normal lifestyle in the future. So I guess I'm not trying to be a prophet, I'm not trying to be a preacher, I'm not trying to be better than anybody else. I'm just trying to share knowledge that I guess other people have not yet crossed by yet, or found yet. I don't know. Cheese in the building. Yeah. Bigs up to MWP on the beat. I see you, famo. Let's do this. This life is crazy, we living up in insanity. Flying saucers watching from above with anti-gravity. Abducting when we fast asleep. Camouflage technology so we can't see the master fleets. Intergalactic retreats. There is a hollow with theory, be right under our feet, in large advanced cities which we people can't see. I heard the grays and reptilians or the beings beneath. They got laser drill machines, I'm now rock with the heat, creating passageways and tunnels for the bases to meet. Magnetic monorail trained to move at incredible speeds. Human scientists and aliens work together in need. Hominoid type beings from Sirius B, but these many constellations, many different races with different conversations, different type of aliens with different observations. It takes some contemplation, understandings, meditation, third eye, bird's eye, spirit separation. Life after death, there were many destinations, many spirit guides and dimensions in the making. We living on the grid, ones and notes like it's the Matrix. I had to meet an alien to cure my fascination. My true infatuation is the knowledge that I'm gaining, the universal laws which have came into arrangement. Everybody has to follow it, they cannot change it. You can only follow it or you can only break it. Flipping through the pages, UFOs have been there all out through the ages. That's the wizards and the mages. We humans have potential and the harvest for the greatness. The energy within us overpass like compilation, telepathic restoration, earthquakes, yeah, plenty revelation all through the 7 nations. One day you will be dead, better have your reservation. Good thing will be with God, it better be with Satan. I'm asking you, my brothers, what's the chances of invasion? I promise to the people there are aliens that's waiting. The Federation of Light is the reason of us saving. When people are so blind to the energy that's raising, we living for the clothes, the cars, and the payments. I'm sitting all alone with my soul in my basement, trying to show the public all the truth that is tainted. Television news is the lies that you're painting, the lies that you're taking. Let us die in enslavement. Body piles stacked up high on the pavement. Pictures in the text of spaceships from the ancients. Everything I'm telling you is certainly not basic. I'm telling y'all the truth so you can take it how you take it. Yeah, you can take it how you take it. Yeah, many different beings. Yeah, like I said, there are the grays from Zeta Reticuli. There's the reptilians and Alpha Draconians from Alpha Draconia. There's the Orions from the Orion constellation, Andromeda, amphibians, nomads, Anunnakis, and many more.